Hey everybody, this is Ori from AstroWeb, and this video is to show you the acquisition tab on Google Analytics, one of my favorite ones, the one we spend a lot of time in understanding how visitors come to your website. How do we acquire them? What places are they coming from to your website, and how do we understand that better? Okay, so I'm going to start here with the Channels tab right here. Okay, so as you can see, if you scroll down, you have a graph, of course. If you scroll down, you'll be able to see the different channel grouping, right? So Google by default already provides a lot of the different methods, but what you need to do again is always try to feed additional information to analytics to understand better. There are things such as email marketing that by default channel grouping is not defined. And so if someone clicks on a link, on a regular link from an email newsletter, they'll probably be seen as direct traffic. And so direct traffic is supposed to be people who go to either have a bookmark or, of course, type in the browser www. and go directly to your site. So you don't want to mix up the different channel groups, because that way you won't be able to monitor correctly your efforts. So you want to add some extra information, and we'll have more information in other videos about that. But here, this is just an overview of the section, this video. Great. So here you can see the different traffic ones. So organic search would be Google organic, Yahoo organic, Bing organic, things like that. Direct is people that typed in their URL and other links, email marketing, or things that Google could not understand that they're on which channel they are. Paid search are, paid ads, Bing ads, things like that, AdWords. Referrals are other websites, other domains that have a link to your website in some manner, that people have clicked from one website to yours. Those are referral. Those are great things, which we'll look into. Social, any Facebook, Twitter, things like that, and other things that Google could not understand. Okay, so here obviously you can look at the efforts, look at the places that people came from, and understand which ones are working better for you. Give you an example. Our paid search has 12% of our visitors, but it has 20% of our conversions, right? Or people who have gone to the contact page and are interested in contacting us. That's pretty good. So you can kind of understand these things better, okay? So now if I do, for example, let's say I go to all traffic, which is another one. Instead of segmenting them to all of the organic and all of the paid, if I click on all traffic, I'll be able to see all the different source and mediums, right? So maybe Google organic and Yahoo organic are very different. Maybe people that come from Yahoo or people that come from MSN.com and search for your brand or your something you're ranking for, maybe they're doing better than Google. So you want to always split the segments. Don't group too much together. Don't take too many of the averages. Okay. So here you can see direct none. These are people who typed it in. Google, CPC, Yelp, for example. Maybe you're running advertising on Yelp, or maybe it's free. You can see that Yelp is a great one, right? There were 3% of our total visits. There are 200 visits. Out of the 200, 32 went and converted for us. That's a huge number. If you can notice, the average of the entire site is 5.5%. Yelp is just a monster. So what that means is maybe we need to up the ads. Maybe we need to add more content, optimize better our Yelp page, and increase it. The idea of this specific video is to look at the traffic sources and know which ones you should stop spending time on, which ones you should improve, and which ones you should model after and look and spend more time, more money, things like that, more resources. Okay. Okay, so great. So basically you have the different sections themselves, right? So the next thing is, this will include everything. So if I want to add and see more, I can show 50 rows. And so what it'll show is it'll show the type. Is it organic? Is it not known? Is it a referral, right? Is it a link from another website? Things like that. So I'm going to go to the referrals tab right here. Actually, let's do one more thing. So again, as we mentioned in prior videos, the secondary dimension, adding another important column is really, really helpful. So again, going back, even though we split the organic into Google Organic and Yahoo Organic, it's still too much of a big average. So what we can do is we can add a secondary dimension. Either click and see the secondary dimensions of Google Organic, or just keep it here. So if I say I want to look at the, let's say, the most popular landing pages from Google Organic. So I can go here and add my secondary dimension, type in landing page. And now I can see that my most popular page, surprisingly, from Google Organic is not my home page, which is here. It's actually our vinyl versus aluminum one. So you can note that, you know, maybe we're ranking better for this, or maybe, you know, it's not, you know, the vinyl versus aluminum has more visits, but it's converting very little. Whereas people come to our homepage, it converts so much better, right? So if you notice that's a great thing to, maybe our vinyl page needs to be improved. Maybe the phone number needs to be there. Maybe more descriptions. Maybe it's written horribly. This is a great thing for us to optimize, okay? See, it has a very low conversion rate, but it's the most popular Google Organic traffic source, the landing page that comes from Google Organic, okay? Great idea, okay? Let's go on to referrals. And here you can see the different websites that send us traffic. Some kind of link someone clicked on from another site to our site. Same idea applies here, right? Okay, and campaigns. Okay, this is the next one. Now, campaigns are basically plugging in from your paid ads. Okay, so this, if you don't have paid ads, you shouldn't have much here. Again, you can filter. If I click on this, I'll be able to see my ad groups, my campaigns, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so you can filter down. Now, the next one is keywords. Paid is, again, if you have paid, it'll sort by keywords. You can see this in other places. You can also see it in the AdWords section, right? AdWords will let you filter by your campaigns and keywords and time of day, all of these stuff. So basically, if you run ad campaigns, you can see more and more detail on the specific things. Very important. You don't want to throw money away. Google Organic is a little bit easier for you to have more visitors and not convert as good, but if you pay for every click, you need to be very careful, okay? So you can monitor the keywords and which ones are performing well, which are not, which are things like that, the landing pages, all that stuff, okay? Now, the keywords organic is not really doing much because quite a while ago, Google stopped providing keyword data. So you can still look at the very small percentage that it's still showing, but it's really not doing too much right now. Okay, AdWords, social visits. This is the next tab. Again, it'll show you what are the social referrals that really contribute to your visitors and your conversions, right? Same thing. Network referrals, same idea. Okay, you can look at this data. Okay, and the next one is search engine optimization. These are the organic results. So in order to activate this, you need to connect your analytics campaign, or sorry, analytics account to your Webmaster Tools account. If you don't, you won't have data. So once you do it, you'll be able to see the keywords. This is a better metric than the keywords in organic, because organic doesn't show it. What it will show is basic information from your Webmaster Tools. So you want to include that. You'll be able to see your queries. How many times have they shown your organic listing? How many times have they clicked? Okay, really interesting things as well. And then your landing pages based on search engine optimization. What are the most popular landing pages and how many clicks have they had? And your click-through rate, right? This is a good one, right? As we saw before, the vinyl one has a lot of impressions and a lot of clicks, right? And the actual locations themselves that are appearing, the users that are searching for you, in which countries, and the impressions and clicks you get. That's it. Very important thing. Try to look a lot at this and then look for improvements. Thank you.